The Pipboy color customization is one of the new main features coming with the Night of the Moth DLC. Here's how it works and how to unlock it right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video. I hope you are having a lovely one. Now for this quick overview, I will show you guys how the new Pipboy customization works. I will also share a few discoveries I made while testing, such as colors that do not work, how this feature affects you and other players, and finally I will teach you how to unlock this upcoming feature right away, on the official servers of course, months ahead from its release. As they say, it's magic, or it just works. It's literally the case here, as you are about to see. Anyway, let's get started. The Pipboy color customization is a new feature coming with Update 32, or the Night of the Moth DLC. Right now, it's live on the public test servers on PC, and in order to change your Pipboy colors, you need to access your settings, then head to Display, and then you can access 6 new slider options, 3 for your Pipboy colors and 3 for your Quickboy colors. I think Bethesda did a great job here. Instead of adding a few predefined colors, they actually went ahead and added a simplified RGB sort of palette, which allows players to mix different colors and tones, so the possibilities are way more diversified this way. You can literally go from light pink to dark green or even black, white, pretty much anything you can think of. Anyway, once you are done selecting your favorite colors, one for your Pipboy and another for your Quickboy, you can have either 2 or choose the same color for both, whichever way you prefer really. Once you do this, you should notice the changes immediately after exiting the settings. Now for players who use normal armor, this color change affects both your Pipboy views, as obvious, as well as your flashlight in first and third player modes. As for power armor users, such settings do not apply, not at all. The Quickboy remains unchanged with the standard yellow, and the Pipboy is inaccessible while in power armor, so yeah, the headlight remains the same as well. Keep in mind that power armor lights do not depend on your Pipboy flashlight, it is actually hidden inside of power armor, so that's why. Lastly, whenever you change colors, make sure to reboot your flashlight, turn it off and then turn it on again to switch to the new color you have just selected, otherwise it will not refresh. Unlike the Pipboy and the Quickboy, the flashlight does not switch colors automatically with every change, just to let you know. Alright, so there's plenty of colors and combinations to try with these new settings. I spent some time testing and I came to a very solid conclusion. Some colors work way better than others, while certain colors simply do not work. Now, dark tones can work, but such colors are so faint that it makes you wonder, is it even worth it? Unless you want to challenge yourself to play hardcore mode, as in playing without the Pipboy at all, because my friends, if you choose dark colors or even black specifically, you will not be able to see much, if anything at all, as you can see. Your Pipboy screen will get plain black, I couldn't even click anything here, and the Quickboy view, things are, well, simply unreadable. It's like a guessing or memory game with this option. Moreover, dark colors, especially black, are really heavy on your vision. In my case, I really have to stress out my eyes to be able to read anything, so I really don't recommend you guys to use such colors. Another downside here is the fact that it does not display light at all, because it's so dark, right, that it kinda counters itself. It turns on, there is some light, but it's mostly a faint color and that's it, as I'm showing here. On the other hand, bright colors or even pure white work really well. The contrast with the dark Pipboy backgrounds is very polished, plus the flashlight is much brighter, so I say go for it if you like such bright, vivid colors. Remember, settings are supposed to suit your needs and make your life easier, not harder. That's the general rule, isn't it? Now, I bet you are wondering, how does this feature work exactly? You can change your Pipboy colors, but is it only for you? Can others see it as well? Not exactly. At first, I assumed this feature would allow players to customize their Pipboy colors, as in personalize their Pipboy just like wearing a cosmetic, but guess what? It's not exactly like that. Actually, it's pretty different. This new feature works exactly like a mod. Once you change your colors, it will affect everyone's colors too. The change you see in your Pipboy, in your screen, will be the exact same for any other player you encounter in the Wasteland. It's as if you change the main Pipboy color file, just like visual mods do. They replace the original asset, model, or colors, and this is exactly how this group of settings operate. It's a huge letdown because it defies the word customization in a way, which is exactly what they chose to define this feature with. But I would argue about it. I mean, this is a custom option, yes. You can indeed change the Pipboy colors to your liking, but it does not exactly suit your individual preferences or respect other players' preferences either, since it affects everyone the same way from your perspective. For example, here I changed my Pipboy color to blue while my friend Madocrod had red. This is my view of the scene, and this is his view of the scene. While both of us had the blue Pipboy on my screen, we both had the red one on his. It's the same exact logic anywhere else in the game. Here's another example at a new event where everyone in there with their lights on were, well, blue. Everyone had blue, not because they chose it, but because it's my mod. You know, I changed it to blue, it affects me, and it affects everyone else. It's just... Why? Why, Bethesda? Why did you have to do this? Why do you have to see everyone wearing the same exact red Pipboy color you chose when each player has selected their own color? It makes absolutely no sense to me. Just imagine everyone with bright pink lights doing Scorch Earth, for example. It's just so realistic and plain. What are the chances for everyone in the server to choose the same exact colors for their Pipboys when there are dozens of choices? I think this feature really defies the concept of customization in the end. We are talking about an online multiplayer game here, not a single player one. To make this feature shine and thrive, I think Bethesda needs to rework some of the core rules here. The Pipboy colors should affect your character and your character alone, just like a cosmetic, a skin, a paint, or a backpack flare. Something that is unique and displays your preferences to everyone else. But that's just my humble opinion here. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments below. Now I want to inform you that Pipboy light color settings also change terminal lights. I almost missed this one if it wasn't for Madocrod. Thanks, by the way. Who would have thought though? Bethesda explicitly called it Pipboy customization, not terminals. Anyhow, it works, and it works extensively. I tested some 5 different terminals and all of them had their font color changed to what I chose, which is this vivid red. This includes open world terminals, even those you can hack, cam terminals, scavenger bot terminals, the ammo converter machine, and the ammo producer as well. I think it works for every terminal, which is a bit strange because Bethesda hasn't said a word about terminals, but it's working. I hope it is intended though, because I know some of you guys wanted this one for a very long time. It's actually a nice feature for immersion, for role-playing, and for camp building in general, so embrace it and enjoy it, at least while it lasts. We don't know what's the future, but right now it is here, so use it and enjoy. As I mentioned earlier, this feature is currently live on the public test servers for update 32, but there is a very simple way to unlock it for all the servers, and I mean official ones of course. But first of all, I must say it involves no glitching or anything of the sorts. In fact, I found out about it by testing stuff. Really? I played around my Pipboy colors on the PTS last night, then today I logged into the official servers to do my dailies and voila, my Pipboy was red just as I left it on the PTS. So what does this mean? Well, it means Bethesda is using shared files for both games, the PTS version and the official version. I would say the Pipboy color changes must be added to your profile ini file or your account file, something alike. I even logged on my second account, which has not touched these new settings in any way possible, and the color I previously selected with my main account applies to my second account. As such, if you play on PC and you would like to change your Pipboy colors right now, you can do it. All you have to do is install the PTS through Bethesda's client, play around with the new settings in the main menu, and well, enjoy the color change the next time you play on the official servers. Just keep in mind, it does not work for the Quick Boy yet. However, the Pipboy and the flashlight colors will apply correctly as shown. Let's not forget about terminal lights. Those get changed too as part of this feature, as I have explored in the past point. It works on the official servers right now, just to make it clear. On the other hand, if you are a console player, I have bad news for you. I don't think there is an easy way to unlock it, since you cannot access the PTS. Anyhow, that's how you can unlock this feature right now, months ahead, before update 32 makes it live. I told you so in the intro, it works like magic. You can change something in one game version and suddenly the other version is affected as well. Well, okay then, the ways this game work are just very, very mind-blowing sometimes, don't you think? Well, I must say I'm not impressed. We are talking about the main DLC feature here, one of the main highlights for the Night of the Moth. It was even added to the latest version of the Content Roadmap 2021, but instead of something exciting that aids real personalization, we got a generic color replacement mod, which makes everyone wear the same color despite of their individual choices. It just makes no sense to me. I know I said it before, but this sort of setting is meant for a single player, not an online game. One thing is changing allies' clothes, another is making every single player in the entire game wear a certain Pipboy color you wanted to wear yourself instead. But then again, it doesn't surprise me they went this path. It seems to be the easiest way to allow players to change their Pipboy colors, so that explains. Even if it also means changing it for everyone else in the process, it's still the easiest way, if you know what I mean. Well, at least you can create some really cool ambience lights in dark environments using your Pipboy lights now. It's pretty cool. Alright everyone, that's it for this feature overview. I hope you could learn a thing or two here. If so, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Also, leave a comment below if you have something to ask me, or comment, of course. That's the purpose of that section anyway. Now, a huge shout out to all my dear supporters. You guys are the best. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all very, very soon in the next one. Until then, take care. Adios. Bye bye.